What's up, family? Big energy. Listen, if you are watching this live via YouTube, via Facebook, I need you to do me a favor. All I'm asking is that you share this live. That's all I'm asking. Share the live for me because it's going down. Listen, I got y'all on both sides. I want to be able to hear y'all. I want to be able to answer questions. I got you over here on YouTube. I got you on my computer. So I got all the things. Drop some fire in the chat. Let's get dressed group. Shout out to the Let's Get Dressed group. We are going in. And tonight, guys, we are talking about confidence. That's the only accessory that really matters. Okay. And for those of you that don't know who I am Sharice Nicole. Let me reintroduce myself. I am a fashion enthusiast and author. I love God. I love fashion. I'm a mother. I'm a friend. I'm a doctor of pharmacy. I always forget to mention that some kind of way, forget to mention what I do in real life. And on top of that, guys, today I am going to be your fashion coach. And I have a special guest joining me tonight. It is going down. Joining me is none other than the Marquita Desiree. Y'all give it up for Marquita Desiree. Give it up for Marquita Desiree. Y'all, because it's going down tonight. We're talking and we're knocking on, we're going to dive into confidence because, listen, oftentimes the look ain't coming, the look ain't looking because you ain't walking with your head held high. So y'all show some love, drop some fire in the chat for my girl, Marquita Desiree. She just agreeing. We need you to come off mute.
Hey, y'all.
You look cute.
You sure? I threw something together real quick.
The dope earring. Tell us about yourself. Where you from? What you do? How you been?
All right. Well, I am the Marquita Desiree. Yes, the Marquita Desiree. I'm originally from Fayetteville, North Carolina, by way of Atlanta, Georgia now. I am a mother of two. I work at Georgia State University. I am an author. I am a singer-songwriter. I love fashion. I am a motivational speaker. I'm an ordained minister. I used to pastor. I'm a friend. I'm a genuine person, and I loves to put it on.
Oh, okay. Tell me how you like to put it on. Okay, that's good. Now I like that. I like to put it on. I like to put it on. I like to shine.
I like
to
yes.
put it on. I like to shine. I like to put it on.
Yes.
And you got to have a certain level of confidence to be able to put it on. Which which segues into this confidence, the only accessory that really matters. Let's talk about it. What are your thoughts when confidence comes to mind in the fashion space? Mm-hmm. What are your thoughts?
Confidence. First of all, you have to be in love with your body, no matter what it looks like, no matter the imperfections, say like stretch marks. You might be a little bit plumper than you want to be. Regardless of that, you have to be able to accept how you're looking in this place, in this state. I mean, even if you want to lose weight, you can't lose it overnight. So be comfortable in the skin that you're in, number one. And that's where your confidence is going to permeate from, being comfortable in the skin that you're in.
Now, for someone that's not comfortable in the skin that they're in, because that's a good thing that you said that, because many of us did grow up with stigmas placed on us. So if you were dark skinned and you happen to be a pretty girl, oh, you're pretty to be a dark skinned girl. Mm-hmm. If you were light skinned with pretty eyes, oh, you're pretty, because you light skinned with pretty eyes. Or if you've always been the fluffy girl, that's been something that people would use against you. So how can one break free from those limiting beliefs that's been placed on them in terms of their confidence?
I would say forget Oh, look, forget what people have to
Stay
say.
around your
Forget
feet.
society.
Come on, Kamala. Come on, Kamala. Uh-huh.
Okay, forget society. Forget what somebody else has to say. Again, it's your body. You're the one that has to walk around with it. You're the one that has to look how you're looking. And because of that, it shouldn't matter what anybody else has to say. You have to, again, I was in a place in my life for a long time where I didn't believe I was beautiful. Even when I was smaller, I always had like a setback thinking that I was just so huge and so big. Um, until I just looked in the mirror and I was like, you know what? You dope. Like you that girl. You look good. And
Girl, for real.
just telling yourself that every day, self affirmations, looking in the mirror, and again, just embracing who you are and forgetting what other people have to say.
What can, you know what, real quick, guys, do me a favor. If you guys are just jumping on and you're over on the Sharice Nicole page, listen, share the live for me. Guys, go ahead and share this live. Be a blessing, share the live because we're going to dive into some and we're going to dismantle some limiting beliefs about confidence. Marquita,
Uh-huh.
you exude lots of confidence. Have you always been that way?
Not at all. Not at all.
What was your turning point to get you to that place?
Just, I don't know, it was like a light bulb went off. And I was like, why am I putting so much emphasis on what somebody else has to say about how I feel about myself? Why am I putting so much emphasis on what somebody looks like on TV? Like I'm trying to live up to that standard. Okay, the people on TV, they have professionals that style them, they have the best of the best, so why am I trying to be anything or anybody but my authentic self? And once I kind of like let that stuff go and stop worrying about what people had to say, I just felt free and I just started loving and embracing myself. But it
Okay,
took I'm 41, so it took
Marquis,
about
you
30 years.
do lots of confidence. Yes. And I think here is the thing too that I think here is can you hear me?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Here's the thing too that I think we miss a lot as it relates to confidence. It has a lot and we said this earlier in the VIP session. It has a lot to do with your environment too. Yeah. Um that's a major piece of it.
Yeah, it is.
That is a
It
major
is.
piece of what you
Yes.
are being what's been spoken into you
Mm-hmm.
and are you dealing with rejection and abandonment? And I know you guys say, what does that have to do with fashion? A lot.
A lot.
It has a lot because when you don't have confidence in yourself, you're least likely to be creative in your style choices. You're least likely to want to put it on. You're going to dress according to your insecurities. And so what are some ways or things that people can do, Marquita, to dismantle those strongholds?
First and foremost, I have a saying, you have to hurt to heal. So you're going to have to get to the root of those issues and get the help that you need. I believe in Jesus and therapy. I believe in Jesus and therapy. And I
Okay.
believe that you have to do the work in order to heal from those things. And you really have to just, what's the word I'm looking for? You have to come out of agreement with those things that have been spoken over you. Come out of agreement with whoever told you you were ugly, whoever told you you were not good enough, whoever told you you weren't smart enough, whoever told you that you weren't enough. Come out of agreement with those things. And if you're a Christian, um, study on how God sees you. Study
Mhm.
on how his word says we are fearfully and wonderfully made. Study those things and begin to build yourself up and make sure that you're surrounding yourself with positive images, positive people, and people that lift you up.
Yeah,
And it's
1000%.
not overnight. It's not overnight. It's going to take time and it's going to take work.
When you say work, because people get confused when we say, okay, what kind of work does that take? What kind of work does that take?
That takes sitting down, being honest with yourself, taking off the mask. We like to be fake and phony. We like to be fake and phony, act like everything's okay, and act like, we're just, you ask somebody how they doing, blessing, highly for you. Thank you, Lord. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. Baby, you're at home crying your eyes out, halfway crazy, depressed, and you have to just be honest. Doing the work of being honest, being finding someone that you can be vulnerable with, finding someone that can put a plan together and tackle each and everything that you need to tackle. That's doing the work. It's because it's not, you can't just wave a wand and the traumas and the hurts and the pains and the disappointments and things that you've gone through, you can't just wave a wand and they just go away. There's work. You're going to have to talk it out. You're going to have to forgive some people that hurt you, those people that hurt you, those people that caused the hurt, those people that caused the pain, caused the trauma. You're going to have to forgive those people and work through those issues one by one and face those issues.
So there are some women, and I heard you say this, but I kind of want to tackle this as well. There are some women that will not leave their house without makeup. Do you believe that's a confidence issue?
Yes.
Why do you say that?
I used to be like that. I used to didn't feel pretty unless I was fully made up. I had to have my girdle on. I used to wear a girdle every single day. I used to wear two girdles, in fact, every single day because I felt like I had to be snatched at all times. I felt like I just had to. It was like I had to be perfection. Every hair had to be in place. I had to have my lashes. Had to have makeup. And then I realized that it was like a crutch because regardless whether I have this hair on or I got my ponytail, because it's whether I got my full head of hair, a full head of weave, a bald head, I have to realize that I'm still beautiful. That is definitely a crutch. Now, some of us need a little help,
We need a little
and
tender
that's
love.
okay.
Mhm.
You know, it's all
Mhm.
right. You know, we don't want to be scaring folks. Do what you got to do, but still believe that you are beautiful no matter what.
1000%. 1000%. When it comes to, so I have some questions here. I don't want to get off of that. Do, I believe, and let me know if you agree,
Okay.
that confidence also makes you more attractive and it gives you a charisma that is magnetic and exudes self-assurance, and sometimes it can make a terrible look just go. Like I've seen some women where you wouldn't have caught me back in the day, even with a little fupa wearing a crop top. Well, it's women out here, fupa, round waist and all. They don't care, baby. They put that crop top on and
Mm-hmm.
they step, honey, and look good. Do you also believe that confidence breeds charisma and attraction? And
I
why?
do. Um, Confidence definitely breeds charisma and attraction. And just like when you're not confident, when you're lacking in self esteem and self assurance, you attract as well, but you attract negativity. When you are lacking, it's like something is on your forehead. Use me, uh, uh, use me up and then dispose of me.
Wow.
Don't take me serious. I'm needy. I'm thirsty. Those things when you don't have that confidence. Now look, you knew who you was asking to come on here. You know I was gonna tell the truth. So, but yes, so those things attract. For example, I'm a single woman. And I don't know. I was telling somebody the other day, I, on campus, like when I walk somewhere, I have a lot of guys that will say, "Oh my goodness, you're so beautiful," but they will not try to holler at me. They will not take it any further. They'll say, "You are beautiful. I love your outfit. You look beautiful, queen," and they'll keep going. And I love that. I love that for me because it's something about what I'm exuding to let you know, don't come to me with no foolishness. She's high maintenance. Don't come to her. You need to have your stuff together. When don't even try to approach her because she don't play. And I love that. And I think that all of us should have that type of confidence. No matter what I got on, I can go to the thrift store and get a 50-cent shirt and wear it like it's a Dolce and Gabbana
Mm.
because it's not what you're wearing, it's who's wearing it. And I know who I am. And because I know who I am, it doesn't matter what I put on my body. I'm a rocket.
And so I think we're working outside, we're working inside out. Because
Mm-hmm.
I believe when you feel good, you look good. I know the motto is when you look good, you feel good. But
Mm-hmm.
really and truly, you pick how you look based on how you feel. And some
Mm-hmm.
of us have to really we have to like ply ourselves away from the bed. We have to make ourselves, if we're down, depressed, really put on clothes to try to feel good. But if we do
Mm-hmm.
that self work, it will be easy to get up and just say, you know what, I'm gonna put this on, I'm gonna put this on, because that does matter. Now, tell us how confidence affects someone's posture and their presence.
When you're lacking self-confidence, you most of the time you just want to disappear. You don't even want to draw attention to yourself. But you can confidently still I don't have to draw attention either, but I know that me coming in the room is going to shift the atmosphere. Wherever I go, they're going to know I'm coming. And that's because of the light that shines within me and just from being sure, not arrogance, but just being sure of who I am. And those who are not confident, you can just see it all over them. You could just see it all over. You could just see it all over them. And it's really sad. But it's something that they can work on. But they have to do that work on the inside.
On the inside. Guys,
Mm-hmm.
I truly believe that when you're confident, there's something about the way that you sit as well. Like, most, I try not to be, I can slouch, trust me, all of us can when we're being lazy. But
Mm-hmm.
it's something about when you're feeling good, there that confidence is there and you have put it on, your shoulders automatically go back. It's your let me tell you something. To Marquita's point, you can walk in the room with sweatpants, a jersey on, some Manolos, a ball cap, and still command the room.
Mm-hmm.
Because that is a part of the accessory. I don't care how much makeup you have on, how laid that frontal is, how tight that sew-in is, how snatched that ponytail, how snatched your body, how Coke bottle shape you are. I'm going to tell you, you will not command the room the same as a woman that knows who she is, has identified that there's a light in her, and is okay with walking in her uniqueness. And here it is, and flaws, and flaws.
Mm-hmm.
Because let me tell you something. I'm going to share this with you guys, and I don't think I really talk about this. But when I was younger, I was burnt in a house fire. And so when I do my content videos on, I think it's the left side or the right side, I don't even remember. I have something like I have burn marks on my shoulder. And for the longest, when I was coming up as a child, I did not have confidence in showing my shoulders or my back or my legs, because my legs also have the burn marks. It was a grease fire. So when my brother was putting the fire out, I was running under the steps, and he took the grease and threw them over the steps. And so the grease splashed on me, on the side of my face here, on my arm, on my legs. Y'all, I should have been on fire. And my mother, God rest her soul, if she didn't do a lot of things right, she made it very clear that I was beautiful, flaws and all, with all of those marks. And so when I get ready, I don't care. And sometimes I don't even notice them. And some people will ask, but I don't even notice them, because I know who I am. And I understand that most people are not going to see that, because of the charisma that is exuding through on the other side of that camera. You're looking at my facial expressions, what I'm putting on, how I'm moving. You're not even looking at that. Now you guys are going to, but I'm just saying that you really have to do that self-work in your environment and the people that's seeding into you that will help you develop that confidence. So we answered this in the VIP, but I want you to touch on this, because I know you're going to hit it hard.
Okay.
Do you think your friendship circle plays a role in your confidence?
Most definitely. You need to have, I have now, I'll say now in life, I have some of the most wonderful women. We encourage each other. Girl, you look good. I'll tell you quick. I just love that. So you need somebody that's going to, pump you up and boost your head up. And you also need somebody that's going, friend, that's not it right there. Now, friend, tell me the motivation about what you got on. Tell me, what was you thinking? Because I'm trying to make it make sense. Mm-hmm. It's something that's a little bit off, but I just explain it to me. You need somebody that's going to do both. Somebody that in a loving way, though. And when you have true friends, you'll understand that they're coming from a loving place, not the frenemies, but real friends. They'll check you and make sure that you're straight.
And to that point, guys, the reason why I brought that up is because Marquita is an author. And a part of what she does outside of creating, so all those flyers that you guys see that I post, this is my graphic designer. She is a graphic designer. Mm-hmm. So get at her. All of the flyers for Let's Get Dressed, the brown, all of that, that's Marquita. That is the Marquita Desiree. But you can also experience Marquita in a different way outside of graphic design. She has a BFF master plan. Can you share with us more about that BFF master plan?
So the BFF master plan is, baby, pass me a book. Pass me my book over there off the table. The BFF master plan is it's basically me being that voice of reason for. Look, I got my book right here. The BFF master plan. Let's see. Hold up, Mom.
You got to take this back. You got to take
my backdrop off. Let me see how to do that. While I'm taking the backdrop off, the BFF master plan is, it says, girl, let me tell you, since no one else will. A lot of times, a lot of us don't really experience true friendship. And friendship comes with accountability. It comes with vulnerability and consistency. And so in this book, I'm being that friend to the reader. And we're tackling different struggles. We're tackling things that us women go through each and every day. And I'm just keeping it real with you. But I'm not only telling you what's wrong, I'm telling you how to strategize and be strategic about fixing those issues. And I'm just coming to you point blank. Girl, one of the chapters is, girl, get it done. I am a person that struggles with procrastination. And so I have I call you out, and I'm going to call you out in the book. So you're going to be like, ouch, when you read it. But I give you strategies and things. That's why I call it a workbook, so that you can do the work and not just. I hate when people just tell you what the problem is and they don't give you a solution. So it's solutions and actual things that you can do to work out some things and to better yourself, the way you feel about yourself, the way that you are a friend to others. So, yes, the BFF master plan, and that means beneficial, fortified friendships.
And that's what I was going to say. Make sure you tell them what BFF
Okay,
stands for.
BFF,
Beneficial,
fortified
beneficial
friendships.
fortified friendships. And
'Cause-
and so let's tap into that because we have about 5 minutes, and then I'm going to open it up to anyone who wants to ask questions.
yes.
And they can ask questions if they're on the live. They can ask questions also if they're in any of the chats while
Okay.
we are live. So
Okay.
when we talk about the confidence that comes from your friendships,
Mm-hmm.
do you believe that it is important that you guys compliment each other?
Most. Oh, are you asking the
Let me
people?
tell you, there are a lot of women that don't compliment each other. I have been places. Me and Chantel have been places with the BTA red carpet experience for Besties Tell All,
Mm-hmm.
and women will walk right. There are some women that will stop and say, "Oh my God, you guys look amazing," and some will walk right past us and not say a word. And for she and I, when we see people when we're on the red carpet, we let them know, and they walk past. Girl, you look good. You look fly. Like you the jump.
Yeah,
But a lot of women don't do that. Why do you think that is?
because they don't feel beautiful themselves.
Mm.
They don't feel beautiful themselves, and they feel like they're taken away from themselves to, to give that to somebody else. That's the truth. That's what it is. Because why wouldn't you want to uplift another queen? Why wouldn't you want to boost their head up or make them feel good? You never know what kind of day they're having. Why wouldn't you want to do that? Why wouldn't we want to be that voice and help somebody along the way? Why wouldn't we want to do that? That's an internal problem, and that's something that they need to get fixed within themselves. That's terrible. Terrible.
It is. It
It
really
is.
is.
It's terrible. It's terrible. It's
It
not
really
taking anything away from me to say that it don't make me no less beautiful. It takes nothing away from me to tell another woman, black, white, I don't care, that they're beautiful or they put it on. It takes nothing away from me at all. So why wouldn't I do that? You know?
is. You said something. I want to touch on this real quick, but I thought it was Tiara says it's a jealous spirit. It's a
Come
jealous
that too. Mm-hmm.
mm,
Yeah.
it's a jealous spirit. But you know what's leading into that? You and I were having a conversation, and we were
Mm-hmm.
talking how people won't invite you to events, especially if you're a woman that dress nice, or they won't invite you to their events or like birthday dinners or whatever. Ladies, do you really believe? I'm asking you, but also people that are watching. Have you experienced that? And
Oh
and why
yeah.
and why would someone do that?
Um, like I say, I have a very big personality and I do, put it on. But I'm the type of person that will ask, well, what's the dress code? Do you want me to dress down? What do you want me to do? Because I don't ever want to, and it's not on purpose. Like I'm not trying to outshine anybody. That's just me. I'm a bold person, bold personality, but I do know how to follow instructions and I do know how to, fall back. I don't have to try to stand out. It's just going to automatically do that, you know? So, but it does happen. I've only been in one wedding People don't let me be at their weddings. You're not gonna, and they tell me you're not gonna outshine me. And I'm like, girl, you the bride. How can I look better than the bride? And if I do, baby, you need to come up.
So the problem is, so that has been said before.
Yeah.
Was that or with child? I didn't know if I was going to invite you because I knew you was going to come in here, and I'm saying to myself, what I wear and how I present has nothing to do with what you have going on.
Right.
But
Do you?
exactly. And why did I bring that up, guys? Is because we have to identify the areas in our lives and in our hearts where we ourselves don't exude that confidence and can deflect. This makes it unattractive. It messes with your posture, your presence, your charisma, your attractability, all the things that we've been talking about. That ties into it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Marquita, do you have any closing words before I open up the floor for questions?
I do. Just Chantel just said, do you? And just know that you the baddest thing walking, baby. Walk like you know that you all that. I don't care. I don't care what body shape. I don't care. Like I say, bald head, hair down your back. I don't care. Know that you are beautiful. Know that you're fearfully and wonderfully made, and don't let anybody take that away from you. And when you put something on, make sure that don't put something on that you're going to be second guessing and tugging at, and you're going to be embarrassed and, scrunching all down. Put something on that you know that makes you feel beautiful, that makes you feel confident. Take your time when you put things on. Find your own style. Don't try to be like anybody else. Okay. Me and Sharice, we dress bold and colorful and things like that. But it is something so beautiful with just a simple, simplistic elegance. It's beautiful. So be you. You don't have to be, everybody doesn't have to be extra. Some people need to be extra. Some people need to be demure. Some people need to be extra. Everybody's different for a different reason, and that's okay. And it's all beautiful. Be yourself and don't let anybody change that.
And that's on Mary Had a Little Lamb.
And
And
that's
that's
on
on the
period.
lamb that we're gonna take off of the fur, we're gonna take off the lamb to make the skirt and the jacket the matching set. Okay.
Right.
Peter don't get me. Peter don't get me. Okay, but listen, I'm gonna open up the floor for anybody, people that's on the live, the VIPs, to ask questions first as I go into the other lives to see if people have put questions there. So any of the VIPs, feel free to unmute yourselves and ask away.
I don't have any questions per se, but I do want to say to Marquita, a lot of things that you said it was so truthful, right? About dealing things that are in your heart, not being able to compliment someone because something's in your heart, not being able to be authentic, not being able to be yourself because there is something down on the inside of you that keeps you from telling the woman next to you that she looks good because you believe that it's gonna, take something away from you. Those are so they're so true. The statements are so true and they're so real. And I think if we ever really took the time to examine our hearts, right, to examine what's in our hearts and what's in our minds, I think that'll help us be more confident as well. Going forward, being more bold as well.
That's good. And
That's good.
listen, I just want to say to the girl, and we're going to close. I want to say to the girl, I just feel led to say this. Your skin complexion is beautiful. I know all your life they've been telling you that you're a pretty, you're pretty to be dark skinned or whatever. I don't even know how the saying goes.
Mm-hmm.
But I just want to say that I don't know who you are, and at some point you're going to watch this live because you're probably fed up with that saying, and you
Mm-hmm.
probably want to bite back. Okay, but let me tell you, hold your tongue. It's a sideway compliment, but the bottom line is you're beautiful. So I just feel led to say that. I don't know why, but I do. You are absolutely beautiful. And
Gorgeous.
one of my good friends on here, she calls herself the brownie. You are a beautiful brownie.
Mm-hmm.
So to that end, guys, listen, I want to thank you so much, Marquita, for joining us. We keep the segment short and sweet here. Again, guys, this completes the ending of the 4 weeks, but I've added one additional week. And then I'm going to make an announcement next week about how you guys can purchase the foundation to style, that style guide. You can purchase that course where I'm going to be doing some one-on-one. I'm going to be doing some personal styling. You don't want to miss it. It's going to be a 12-week intensive on styling, and I'm only going to do a limited amount of spots. So next week, make sure you're on the live. I'm going to announce it. You don't want to miss it. But for those of you that want to watch any previous VIP sessions, here's what you can do. Make sure you go out there to learn.sharicenicole.com. Learn.sharicenicole.com. Head on over there. You can purchase all of the replays from the VIPs. Those of you that did not have the time or were not available to get on to the VIPs Zooms, you can watch the replays over there. And of course, the replays are available within the group and on the YouTube. So if you don't have Facebook, all right, it's on the YouTube. And to my YouTube family, listen, share this. If this has blessed you, tell someone to follow Sharice Nicole Speaks. Share this live and then head over to Facebook if you have a Facebook and join Let's Get Dressed and have a conversation group, because we're having a good time over there and I want you to be a part. In the meantime, guys, Miss Desiree Marquita, all the things. See how I did that? Said it backwards. Okay. Thank you so much for joining us.
Anytime. I enjoyed it. Thank you for having me.
You're so welcome. Guys, go buy her book. We both have books, but it ain't about me today. It's about her. Y'all need to go buy this BFF
Oh,
Master Plan on Amazon. The
I
workbook.
done put the link in there.
Oh, she put the
I put the link in the chat. It's
listen,
too. It's
listen. And we're gonna put it also in the groups on Facebook and YouTube in the comments so you guys know how to purchase that book. In the meantime, in between time, guys, thank you all so much for joining. We'll see you guys next week. Bye, guys. Oh, my VIPs.
the birthday girl. The birthday girl.
Y'all, my VIPs, y'all
Okay.
stay on. Bye. Oh, matter of fact, no. Wait. Y'all don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. We're gonna sing happy birthday live. So everybody can hear her happy birthday, and then we'll do the prayer afterwards. But I'm gonna take the top note. Let me everybody come off mute, please.
Take the middle note, friend. Take the middle note.
Okay, I'm gonna take well, I tell you, put me on, but I'm gonna take the middle note okay, everybody know your part. This is your note. This is your note. This is your note. Y'all, everybody got your parts?
Baby did unison. Okay.
Okay. All right, 3-part harmony. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday,
dear
Andrea.
Hey, Marquita.
Happy
birthday to you.
All right, guys, we're out of here.